Yo, 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 yo! What's going on, everybody? My name is Ricky, and welcome to FILMTOPIA, the home of feel-good movie content. And you already know what it is we are doing today. Today, we are doing something really awesome, and that is watching Obi Wan Kenobi Episode 3 live reaction, live stream watch party. Gonna have a whole bunch of fun. And I am just super excited to be here. I cannot wait till tonight. I am still not processing, or I still have not yet processed what happened last week. So to be going into this week, I'm just like, what is going on? But anyways, I just want to say hello to everybody and thank you for everybody that is here. Really quick, I got to do something and I just did it. But anyways, hello to everybody that is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm gonna go through the chat and I see the chat is already lit, so running a few minutes behind, sorry. I see the one and only Smuggler Steel. Hello, Smuggler. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Tonight is the night. I sense a party in the Force. And it's gonna go down tonight. So, episode 3, baby, let's go. And then Film Fan, aka Bob, aka Deacon, is in the house. Nice to see you, Bob. Always good to see you. Let's see what Film Fan said. I would make a Star Wars pun, but I wouldn't want to force it on you. It's okay, I would only touch that comment for me. Galaxy far, far away. So the Star Wars puns jokes are in full effect. Really quick, just want to raise my chair a little. Blah 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 blah. Okay, nice. I see our awesome Lord Basty is in the house. Lord Basty, hello, nice to see you. Say hello to the Philippines for us. We appreciate that you are here. I hope you enjoyed all the plethora of stuff that's come out recently. What kind of car do Jedi drive? Anybody want to take a crack at that? Well, Film Fan says Toyotas. Nice. You know what's crazy? Crazy you bring that up. So I had a green Toyota at one point in my life. It was this really small, like 1990s green Toyota Corolla. I mean, I'm talking like it's a super small compact car. And guess what I named it? I named it Yoda. Yoda because it was green and it was a Toyota. So I totally love that one. But yes. Dude. Oh man, you guys are going hard with these jokes. So I see Jonah's in the house. Jonah is not only in the house in the chat, but he'll be joining us very shortly. So thank you. Let's see. Oh, by the way, everybody, if you're in here, you know, you probably already done this, but just gonna throw it out there anyways. Make sure to hit that like button because it helps the video get out. And we want to see more people in here. We want to see more people in here to share the love that we have for this awesome series so far. Let's see. Ooh, I see someone said hello there, Clay Bear. I'm looking for Clay. Oh, there he is. Clay Bear Travels. Hey. Nice to see you, Clay Bear. What's up? Thanks for being here tonight. Let's see. Good to be back. Where are we? Good to be back. Last week was cool. Plus all kinds of other good shows out this week. Stranger Things, The Boys. The Boys is out this week? Wow. Oh, that's true. It was a part of this May thing, huh? Yeah, no, it's been a crazy past few days, weeks, month. May is coming to an end. It's probably already the end of May for some of you. It's already June 1st for some of you. But here on the West Coast of the United States, it is still May 31st. So I can say this one last time. May the 4th be with you. That is always a great holiday in our thing. Oh, sorry. Good call there. Brown babe. Let me actually change that really quick, because if not, that will not change. I'm gonna throw that there. Thank you. Feels like just yesterday when I said I can't believe Doctor Strange is a month away, and yesterday before that when I said the same thing for Spider-Man. No, time is flying like at a rapid pace, and I don't know how, why, when, where, how. But I'm grateful to be able to share this with all of you. So Brown Babe is in the house. Nice to see you, Brown Babe. Always a good time. Let's see. Oh man, thank you, Smuggler. Thank you. Use the Force. Click that like button. Search your feelings. There we go. Okay, yeah, I knew it came around this time. I thought it was slightly out of May, and yeah, I guess it is slightly out of May. So but yes, thank you everybody for being here tonight. I have a little bit of a different setup. It's slightly different, but I actually didn't really get to finish it, so this is actually not in full effect as far as how I wanted it to look and feel. But I kind of like what's going on so far. Let's see. And then that's, you know, this is something I want to get into in a bit, and it's about Miss Marvel and Star Wars being at the same time, but maybe in a bit we'll have something to talk about. But basically, you know, what I'm trying to figure out, and I said this in last week's stream, I said, yeah, it kind of had to do with that Star Wars celebration, wanting to watch Star Wars, Obi Wan Kenobi, and trying to debut it and premiere it at Star Wars Celebration was a big thing for Lucasfilm, and I love that. But I think there was actually a higher reason for that, and I'm of the mindset, and I'm just gonna regurgitate what I said last time, and that is that basically I think it was a test drive or an experiment on Disney Plus's side, Disney and Lucasfilm and everybody over there, to see how well could Star Wars do if it debuted on a Thursday. And then I think what they want to do is keep Marvel releases to Tuesday, Wednesday, or Wednesdays, because I just don't see in a long-term game plan for Disney Plus how they're going to be able to balance the Force, you know, how they're going to be able to balance having major shows going on at the same time. I think what we're going to end up seeing is just how The Mandalorian, the original season, and I believe season 2, were still kept on Thursdays or Wednesdays going into Thursdays, however you want to, you know, look at it. I think it worked really well. And we just got news that Obi Wan Kenobi is the biggest streaming debut for a Disney Plus original of all time. So that goes to show, I think the Thursday slot for Star Wars works wonders. Just kind of how they basically slotted wintertime, or whatchamacallit, the Christmas time, to be Star Wars. Before, it used to be May. The month of May used to be like when Star Wars would debut in theaters. You know, all the movies would come out that month. When Disney got a hold of it, they changed it to December. And I think that's because with Marvel, they're doing such a great job at the March, April, May, June window. So yeah, just wanted to throw that out there. I think in the grand scheme of things, and this might be implemented fairly soon, we're going to see Marvel releases Tuesdays going into Wednesdays, however you want to interpret that. And then the Star Wars ones would be Wednesdays going into Thursdays. Or is it Thursdays going to Fridays? Regardless, you guys get my point. Talia's in the house. Nice to see you, Talia. Hello, hello. So excited for this. I'm very excited too. I've rewatched it once. And it is just like as great as it was the first time I watched it. But I'm really, really excited to hear what everybody, you know, thinks of the show. So let us know. And Leia is so cute. She is so cute, so good, sassy. She's exactly what I thought Leia would be as a child. And I will say this, rest in peace to Carrie Fisher. Carrie Fisher, I believe, would be so proud of her portrayal as Leia as a child. And with Carrie Fisher laying down the groundwork for adult Leia and later years Leia, this young Leia is amazing. So shout out to her. If anybody knows her name, her actress name, please throw it down in the comments below. Smuggler Steel says, I think you are right, Ricky, considering you beat me to it. Was just about to mention the record-breaking opening for Kenobi. Yes! So a big round of applause for that. Really quick, in the chat, I know we always do this for Marvel, but we're going to do this for Star Wars now. And I'm not taking shots at this person for not putting her name in this, but let's go ahead and say in Kenobi we trust. In Kenobi we trust, because I think this show, regardless of who is the president over at Lucasfilm, regardless whoever is the CEO of Disney, I think Obi Wan Kenobi would do amazingly, just as amazing as it did in any era with anybody overlooking it. Actually, let me take that back. But I think it's doing so really, really good so far. But anyways, I know the clock is ticking, inching closer to this debut of episode 3. I still can't get over the fact that we're gonna freaking see, hopefully, Vader, aka, or not aka, and or Anakin tonight. Because again, those are two different people, even though they share the same body. I just want to re-emphasize, I am not ready for this, to be honest. I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be the greatest night ever. So with that said, I don't want to share this enthusiasm alone any longer. I'm going to go ahead and introduce one of our awesome staff-topians, a familiar face you see here on the channel very regularly. And some would say he is the Eric Voss here at Filmtopia. With that said, let's go ahead and introduce the one and only Jonah.
What up?
What's up, my man?
You want to do something real quick?
You know, yes.
Ricky, by the right of the council, by the will of the Force, I dub thee Jedi Knight.
Thank you, Master. Dude, I'm a Jedi Knight. We won. We won. Filmtopia, we won. Filmtopians, we are winning. What's up, Jonah?
What up?
Hey, bro, I heard you had a good weekend or a good past few days.
Yeah.
Look at you. Look at you.
Yeah. I did.
Oh, man. Hey, man. I will say, watching from afar, I could feel the force. I could feel the energy. It is good to see you in good spirits. And it's great to see that you brought the Force with you. And the fact that I am now a Jedi Knight, you know, I can't ask for anything more.
I knew I had to do it as soon as I got on.
Hey, bro, check this out. Check this out. Lord Basty is already running with this. Let's go. Jonah is the Eric Voss of Filmtopia. Let's go.
I met Eric Voss.
Yeah, share that with the people really quick.
So I went to Star Wars Celebration, the Disneyland After Night event, which costed a lot of money, but I also made this, which costed more money. But I was walking around Galaxy's Edge right before the lightsaber meetup, and out of the corner of my eye, I look and I see someone that looks familiar, and I'm like, there's no way. And so I just call him out.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, Eric. And then he turns and is like, I was like, oh.
Dude.
I don't know what to say next.
Dude, let me ask you something. Does he talk the way he talks in his videos? Like,
his voice is deeper.
Is deeper. But does he have like that inflection, or is he just more mellow?
He's a lot more mellow in person.
Got you.
Because he doesn't have to have the energy for the videos.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's funny.
I feel like he drinks a bang every time that he's gonna do a video.
That's so funny. You know, it's always funny when you meet people, right, that you see on the internet, and you see, and they have the power of editing and stuff. How, I guess, different they are, but hopefully it's not a bad different, right? Like, I think the mellow is just the fact that it's kind of like his stage presence, right?
Yeah,
it's a good stage presence.
Put on the show, so
yeah, exactly. And I love people that are able to pull off good stage presences, right? And then when they have their normal life, normal face, you know, it doesn't bother me because I know that they're just putting on a great performance in a good way. In a good way.
So that was a ton of fun. Got to make custom lightsabers.
There
with
you go.
my girlfriend. So
There
which
you
was
go.
A ton of fun too.
Shout out to her. Shout out to her. Hello, if you are here. Let's see. Really quick. Yeah, Brown Babe saying what's up. Smuggler saying congrats. And watch out for Order 66.
We don't know when this happened. We don't know what part of the timeline this is.
You shall be known as Darth Vader. Sorry.
You should have just said you shall be known as Filmtopia.
I know.
Better.
It's because, dude, it's funny. I can do a good Palpatine, but it's so weird. There needs to be like this, like riveting thing in my vocals, and it's not always there. It's usually there, but just like it sounds really good whenever I can actually pull it off. Someone, hey, by the way, someone call the Inquisitor. We cannot have Jedi vermin running around here. And that actually brings me to a quick point, Jonah. And considering you are our EA Voss, and we always say that respectfully, always. It's a big up to our man Eric. But really quick, I do want to ask you, the Grand Inquisitor got stabbed last week. Okay, everybody in the chat, type in right now, RIP, RIP, Grand Inquisitor.
He's not dead.
But exactly, just type that in for now, because that's what they led us to believe, and that's what they led a normal, regular viewer to believe, right? Just like they did with Maul. Oh, I'm sorry, not Maul. No, I take that all back.
No, you're fine with saying Maul.
Yeah.
You're fine with saying Maul.
I meant to say though, when they stabbed Qui-Gon, same fashion, it's literally the same move, probably the same area. He dies. Okay. With this one, we all know he does not. The Grand Inquisitor, according to Rebels, season 3, I believe. Season 1.
He dies in season 1.
Yeah, that's true. So in season 1, he dies, and that obviously means he's not dead now. But the one caveat I want to say right now, and the thing that I've been theorizing, and it's a far-fetched theory because I don't see the point of this, would be if that's not the Grand Inquisitor that we come to know in Rebels. But again, I don't see any point to that.
So I have 4 things that I think this could do.
Ooh.
The first one is the easiest one.
Okay.
His species has 2 stomachs.
Okay.
So
that is a fact, right? That is a
Yes.
fact.
yes.
He comes from
Palads have 2 stomachs.
the planet of, not the planet, but isn't he the same species as the one we saw when Kenobi got to the planet on Revenge of the Sith? Those tall, I can't remember their names.
Where he rode the lizard dinosaur.
Yeah, and basically that first person that greets him when he gets off the plane or off his ship and tells him and kind of like whispers to him, they're holding us hostage here.
Thousands of battle droids.
Yeah. dude, Revenge of the Sith is so good.
Yes, that is the same race as that. They have 2 stomachs. So the initial thing is he gets his stomach surgically done, like Fennec Shand, and like so many other people. He gets modded. The second one, which is also super easy, back to tank.
Okay.
Reva just did that to make a point.
Yeah.
The third one, which is complicated, but not as complicated as the fourth one, is Sith alchemy.
Okay. So we start seeing a little bit of that.
The fourth one is that this is a clone of the actual Grand Inquisitor.
Okay. So with that, that's where I'm starting to think that perhaps that is where we're going with this. And I say that for a few reasons. One, we're starting to see cloning in live action via The Mandalorian. We're seeing the Bad Batch. Yeah,
Bad Batch has already happened, and they have chameleon tech.
Exactly. And the other thing about that is it would remind me very directly to when Padme, I know this isn't cloning, but when Padme would have body doubles. So when Padme would use body doubles, we would always see, unfortunately, like her body doubles taking the hits and usually in a fatal way.
That's what they signed up for.
Yeah, exactly. And so like thinking back to now with the Grand Inquisitor and just knowing he's not actually dead, the thing that would please me the most is if we go down a rabbit hole of this being cloning, aka a body double. I think that would add so much more to the show. I think it would.
I would like for it to show the possible origins for what they're trying to do with Grogu.
Exactly. Yes, that is where I'm going with it as well. So we're seeing that this cloning thing is becoming a huge part of whatever phase of Star Wars we are in right now. Basically, the post-sequel era, and not because it's after the sequel trilogy, like in terms of a timeline, but in terms of right now, the era of Star Wars we're living in. Cloning is a huge thing. But really quick, I want to say something to Smuggler. Smuggler says, RIP, but in parentheses, for a little nap.
Also, to go with the cloning, the Grand Inquisitor, when he is going to die in Rebels, says there are things far worse than death. I think he could be referencing the process of being cloned.
Okay.
And or Sith alchemy, and how he gets tied. He does get tied to an inanimate object after he dies. Luke actually has to deal with it, and then Vader deals with it after Luke in the hunt for Luke. But this is in comics, and so I think it would be super cool to show like how painful it is to be cloned.
Yeah.
And like to show why he was so much happier to die than to go back to yes, Talia, thank you. And show why he wanted to die rather than exist in a world where he is slaved.
What did Talia say? Let me see.
She just said the exact quote.
There are some things far more frightening than death. Oh yeah, who said that?
The Grand Inquisitor.
He said that.
Yes, after Kanan with his lightsaber.
Was it? Oh yeah. Okay.
And
yeah, you're right.
His lightsabers went into the reactor. The reactor blew up, and he was on the ledge. And Kanan reached out his hand to him to try and help him up. And he said, "There are far worse things than death."
Oh my God, that is the best, dude. Now that you're talking about that and you bring that up, and Talia, thank you. That would be the coolest tie-in. Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Explain why he doesn't look exactly like him.
Okay, so
and
that's
then you bring in the real version of him in episode 6.
Dude, okay, so I was telling you.
Oh, let me say this real quick. I think we did see the death of that clone. But what I think is we're going to see him again, not this episode, but next episode. And Reva is going to be like, "What? I killed you."
Oh, yeah.
But it's still going to be a clone. And then the clone's going to die again. And then in episode 6, we're going to get the real Grand Inquisitor.
Dude, okay. So let me say this really quick. The minute that this whole thing happened, I think Smuggler can attest to this. I said that this perhaps could be a situation where that's not the actual Grand Inquisitor, because that Grand Inquisitor doesn't look even remotely similar to the ones on the planet. He doesn't look like he's part of his species, to be honest. So that's one. Two, I was texting you on the side, Jonah, and I was telling you a few things. One, it's kind of funny how Disney and Lucasfilm have actually been kind of coy about this whole notion that why didn't they use the voice actor when he's a phenomenal real actor, live action actor?
Oh, yeah.
For
this is why.
So
you have him as a cameo in episode 6.
Exactly. And if anybody's wondering who the actor is, if you guys watched Harry Potter, he is Malfoy's father. That is the actor that voices the Grand Inquisitor in Rebels and that's why we're saying he's a phenomenal actor, and he has a he's a clear-cut choice as to who could have been a live-action version of him. He could have just been him. So with Disney playing coy and not really...
Star Wars isn't doing Star Wars and is actually releasing it 10 minutes early.
So it's out?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Hey, really quick before we start doing this. Oh, by the way, Jonah, I think I'm going to go without watch partying it because I'm doing it on my TV now. But we'll just press at the same time.
Sounds good.
Okay, really quick. Everybody in the chat, thank you so much for being here. Apparently the episode has dropped. So go ahead, everybody, and go load it up on your Disney Plus. Put it at 00, and we're all going to press play together.
I don't need my background to be playing. Freaking.
Oh my God. I can't believe this.
How did I forget the name of that song? I feel like a casual.
What'd you say?
I forgot the name of the song.
Holy cannoli. Holy Kenobi. Okay, go on. Oh my gosh, everybody. Okay, so make sure... can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
So I hope they can.
Okay, so everybody make sure to load it up. We are going to put this at 00, and then we're all going to press play together. So I'm loading mine up. Oh my God. I am like, oh my God, this is happening. This is like the Michael Scott meme. Oh my God, this is happening.
Oh my God, it's happening, everybody.
Nobody panic.
We've trained for this.
Okay. Everybody, I need you to, Jonah, you let me know as well when you're ready, or when you have it on 00. Everybody, we will get back to questions and all that good stuff afterwards. Again, if you want to just watch the show with us and all that good stuff, then you are more than welcome. So I am gonna set up my timer really quick. Okay, Jonah, can you see my timer over the comment? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Okay, everybody, type in you are ready. Type in ready if you are ready. And once we get a few of those, we'll go ahead and start.
Smuggler, I just think that Grogu is just living through fear because of watching Order 66. Which is why he results to the dark side so often.
Okay. No, I will not be skipping recap, Brown Babe. We will just press play from where it starts and not touch anything. Holy cannoli, dude. I am like kind of...
Can I just say something before you hit play? When I hit play on the first episode and like it played the entire prequels, I was like, what? I was so hyped. That was the best thing that they could have done for this episode.
Dude, we have so much to talk about after this. Okay, Spoiler Steel says, almost there. Stay on target. Ready. Okay, cool. Everybody, we will go ahead and press play at the same time. You already know the deal. It goes 3, 2, 1, go. On go. Or I'll say 3, 2, 1, play. On play, press the button. Okay. All right, everybody. Jonah, you ready?
Yep.
All right. In 3, 2, 1, play.
Here we go.
What'd you say?
Here we go.
What'd you say?
Here we go.
Here we go. Okay. Here we go, baby.
That's his daughter. I love that.
Say something again, Jonah, really quick.
The drug dealer was his daughter.
Oh, yeah, in real life.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody. We are doing this. This is actually happening. Hey, the guy that is playing this Inquisitor, I really like this Inquisitor. Just FYI. The Grand Inquisitor.
He said he watched Rebels to learn about the character.
Yeah, I love it. Even though he doesn't look like him, I still love it. And I even like the fifth brother.
Fifth brother looks good.
Yeah.
I want him to be more like bulky body wise, but he
Mm.
looks good.
That part, dude, got me. That was the best thing ever. Oh,
The Sith eyes.
let me turn off the music. All right, baby.
Here we go. We're at the intro now.
Yes, we are at the intro. We are currently 1 minute and 42 seconds into Kenobi. We are
Dude, I
not
wish I
skipping the
could've
intro.
Gone to Star Wars Celebration to watch John Williams conduct this live.
The
Ugh.
maestro, baby, the maestro. This is unreal. Lord Basie, I don't actually know how long this episode is because I don't like knowing how long an episode is, actually. I just
Roughly
like to watch it.
45. Roughly 45. Just from what I saw prior. But it's not going to feel like 45.
Holy shit. Dude. There's no turning back. Oh, here's the trailer shot.
I didn't watch like any trailers after the first one.
This is the one they used. Oh, he's talking to Master Qui-Gon. Chills. Chills. Oh! Yoda!
Oh.
Dude! Is that Star Wars theory? Qui-Gon! Then you're my enemy. Oh my. Jonah.
Dude.
Bro. Oh.
Oh. My.
Oh.
The helmet is closer to the concept art helmet. Oh god. Oh god.
Bro. Oh. Dude.
Oh.
How is this real? Mustafar.
His castle.
Shout out James Earl Jones, the GOAT.
Oh my god.
Bro, I can't believe this is real. This is not real.
It is though.
I just...
Oh, he's fixing the droid. How kind of him.
What's the droid's name, anybody? They're going to be selling it. Hasbro's making some really cool ones. Dude, Smuggler. this is the sickest thing.
That's not how it works. Oh my god. She knows. But she doesn't.
Wow.
What an analogy.
Dude.
Wow.
Oh.
Lola.
He gave Luke the toy and then he fixed Lola for Leia.
And they both have the same color scheme.
Bro, shout out to Ewan McGregor. This man is
Goated.
amazing. I love, by the way, how they're building the tension of him reaching out to Qui-Gon. Like, imagine when we finally get to see that.
He's gonna have to go to a very force like livened planet to do that.
Hey, is this Tython?
Yeah, I think so.
You
We're
know,
supposed to go to Tython. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be on. We're supposed to go to Tython in this series.
Tython is where the Jedi, where Grogu was placed on the thing, right?
No, wait.
Yeah, so where Grogu was
Yes.
placed and where we met Boba Fett again.
I think this is a different planet than that.
Probably just looks
the same.
similar. Yeah. Yeah, Smuggler, he's all of ours. Ewan is all of ours. Oh, man. This totally looks like Tython, bro.
It's hard to tell because this is like 30 years before
Yeah.
Tython. It could be the planet that they were on when they went.
Oh, Mapuzo.
Oh. You don't look like it's stern.
He was pretty stern on that. I love how he dresses like a Jedi. Like he couldn't pick a different color scheme.
Well, he only had his clothes that he had off of Mustafar.
Hmm.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no. Wait.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Bro, oh my god. Bro, it's Hayden. Deborah Chow, you go. Oh my god. Jonah. Oh, is this Vader? Or is Reva?
This is Reva. This is the Inquisitor base that they showed in the trailers.
Oh, I have something to say about the sequel trilogy after this. It's a great little Easter egg. Oh, it's Reva. Oh.
Is this after Um, this is after Cal's story, right? The first one?
Yes. No,
Okay.
yeah, this is actually when Cal's second story takes place.
Gotcha.
I love how Han sound, or how the fifth brother sounds.
Mm-hmm. Actually, neither of you will.
What'd you say?
Actually, neither of you will. What?
I've said this before. I think I texted this to you, Jonah,
Oh, the
but no shows made me feel like this so far. Like, this show makes me feel.
the Ahsoka episode, but for every episode, pretty much is how I've been feeling.
Bro, that PTSD Anakin thing was crazy.
Uh-huh. Oh my god.
I love his impatience, dude. There goes the chasing again. Oh man. My friend, my father. This is so fun.
Hello there. Oh no, he didn't say hello there.
Hello there. Oh, snaps.
Everything here is Imperial.
The Empire.
The Underminer.
Anakin, my is to the Republic, to democracy.
Obi Wan sitting in a vehicle. Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh
god.
shoot. Obi Wan, just relax.
Bro, this weekend's made me want to see so many, like, I want to see clone troopers, bro. I miss clone troopers. Dude, if they take off their mask and we get to see
They will.
Tamura again.
Oh, it's not gonna be tomorrow. This is too late. In the...
Oh shit, you're right, you're right. Or beep. Ah! Jonah, how much fun are you having with this show, bro? I am just beyond the moon.
A ton of fun, dude. I'm.
Oh. Oh my God, why'd he call her Leia? Oh my God. It was Obi Wan that messed up.
Oh my god, it's true though.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Oh my God, he's saying true stuff.
Save Obi-Wan.
That was a good one, huh?
And then he looks at her like he's looking at Padme.
That is, dude, one of my favorite parts of this whole series. Dude.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Fanfic.
No. Pretty sure the mole has like hypersensitive hearing.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Smugglers, stormtroopers continuing the excellence in their work. Oh yeah, he totally heard. Dude, I think his voice is gonna be someone from The Mandalorian. Like it's either Jon Favreau or watch.
Oh wow. Oh no.
Dude, getting to like hang out in Imperial territory is so cool. She's so cute, dude. Like she's so Leia.
And the probe is coming.
Yeah. Oh my God. Dude. Okay, this was part of the trailer shot right here. So we're running out of trailer shots, bro. Oh!
Oh. Here's the mind trick.
Oh, smuggler. This is going to be so cool if they do that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh! Imagine it turns on right there. Dude.
Oh.
Is that
Who
Ryu?
are
Oh, no.
you?
Oh, she's an empathizer or a mole.
What?
Yeah, she's a sympathizer, a rebel sympathizer.
Yeah, Palpatine.
My little green friend. What sister is she? The yellow one?
Fourth.
Fourth. Hey, what happened to the mole guy? Did he die?
No, he got knocked out.
Oh. I have one cameo request, and I'll say it after this episode.
Could it happen this episode though?
It could, but I don't think it will. I don't even think it's
Who?
gonna happen.
Who? You might as well say it.
I'm thinking the guy that kind of helps them is the guy from Attack of the Clones when he went to the restaurant asking about
Oh,
the
Dexter.
yeah, I can't remember what's his name.
Dexter.
Yeah, I think he would be a perfect addition. Dexter. Yep. Thanks, Jonah and Smuggler. Oh my god. Bro, so many theories.
Oh my god.
What does the wall say? Oh.
Quinlan Voss.
What does it say? This is the way. I'm just. I like all the voices they're getting. They sound finally different.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, imagine this connects to the Mandalorian for This Is the Way. Like that's the origin of that. I love how they're building her.
Excuse me.
Like her passion for the Rebel Alliance. I love how they're building that up.
Mm-hmm.
Quinlan Voss, bro. Holy sh.
Oh. Anakin.
He feels him.
He's coming to the planet.
Please, God, please.
Oh.
Please let this be everything I ever thought.
It's the Inquisitors.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh,
Oh
my God!
This is supposed to be Rogue One Vader, right?
Yeah. This is Prime Vader. Dude!
Oh no. Run. Obi Wan, you need to run.
I have no earthly idea how he escapes this. None.
I don't either.
Holy. Oh.
He's like, your move, Obi Wan. Oh.
Oh. Oh. Thank you, Star Wars.
What the hell are you doing, Obi Wan?
Oh. 'Cause 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 '
What are you doing?
Dude, this is unreal. I love how Vader's so smart. Wait, what happened?
He sensed Obi-Wan.
But he's not there.
Oh my god.
Dude.
Yeah, smuggler, you're right.
I'm just...
Oh my god.
There's a bunch of high ground there. There's a bunch of high ground there.
Oh!
Oh! No way! No!
Oh! Do the Alkin exposed. Please do the Alkin exposed.
Dude. Bro.
Oh, never mind. He just ran to Ren. I need to hear Darth.
Oh, the blue! Oh my god. I don't even care, dude, if this is like...
Oh my god.
Oh my god! This is episode 3, bro.
She's gonna find the door. Because she's similar powers to Kylo.
Who, Reva?
Yeah.
Oh. But it looks like she's looking for something else.
No, she's looking for the door into that secret room.
Hmm.
Because she can sense it.
Oh, got it. Dude, even if this part was a dream sequence, I don't even care.
Oh!
Oh, what the hell?
Oh my...
Dude, they're actually fighting!
Oh my...
Dude!
Oh my god.
Jonah! Smuggler!
Oh my god.
This...
She's dead.
Aww. Dude, I have a theory on her, actually. I don't think she dies. I have a theory.
I think she might be a Jedi.
Dude, Star Wars Theory right now must be so pissed. Because of how, like, weak...
Because how weak what?
Oh my god. Look at the color dynamic.
Oh my god.
Bro.
Oh shit. Well, here's our big reveal of the girl. Or at least coming up to one.
I have a theory. I have a theory.
What'd she say her name was again? Tala?
Dude, we're gonna see some names. Pay attention right now.
I am. No, she's gonna break.
Break? What do you mean break?
Like that. Because she's gonna realize she was the Padawan at the start.
Yeah.
Her name was Tala, right?
Yeah. Oh,
The
I don't
girl?
know. I don't remember. Smuggler says chopping space meatloaf is a good training. It would say. No, honestly, I'm saying one thing I will say is Vader's just toying with them, bro. He's not even trying. Oh, look.
Oh my god.
He's finally getting force choked.
And this is only their first meeting.
I know.
Oh
my god. Oh. The way they did this. Oh, what the?
Oh my god.
Bro. No way.
How did she get there so quickly?
Bro, the way they set this up.
Don't do it. You're dead.
Oh, shit. Wait, what was that?
The droid.
The one from the beginning?
Mm-hmm.
It looked different.
The one from the house.
Bro, Vader is out for blood, dude. He is not trying to kill this man. He's trying to torture him.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Please, God, thank you so much.
Oh no.
Dude, I have no clue where any of this is going. And I love
I
it.
think we get a cameo here. The pilot has to. Who is that?
Dude, be afraid.
That's Reva.
No. Oh, yeah, that's Reva. Yeah. Who was it? Oh, just the pilot. Dude. Deborah Chow. Joby Arnold, Hannah, Hasim, Stewart, George Lucas.
Oh my god.
Ewan fucking McGregor. Kathleen, Michelle, Joby.
Wow.
I am. There's no words right now. None. Jonah.
Oh my goodness.
Jonah. Smuggler. Oh my God. Zach Braff. Did you see that?
Oh, I stopped watching the credits.
Well, it said Zach Braff. James Earl Jones is for sure, and Hayden Christensen. But shout out to Zach Braff. I think Zach Braff was that mole.
Yeah.
Dude, okay. I need to process. I need to take a deep breath. I haven't felt this way about a show, about a movie, since I would say it's easy to say Spider-Man No Way Home, so let's take that one out of the equation, and Multiverse of Madness. Let's take those out of the equation. I haven't felt like this since Endgame, possibly. This show is everything I wanted it to be and more. I've said that on multiple occasions. I'll say it again. I don't understand why, how, or when they actually like, and I hate to say it this way, but they did screw it up so far.
Well, we're halfway through the season. And
we're halfway through. So the first half is amazing. The way the fight sequence with Vader and Obi Wan went down in this first meeting.
Oh my God, dude. The only thing more I could have asked for was like Obi-Wan getting one of the limbs off Darth Vader. Like getting the left arm. Like the exact, like just to like show that he had fight in him. But it makes sense why he doesn't have fight in him. It's been 10 years since he picked up the lightsaber.
Exactly. First time.
And he's like not fully connected to the Force right now. Like
very
off and
disconnected. If you guys remember from The Last Jedi, or just from the sequel trilogy, how Luke was disconnected from the Force, he literally turned it off. He had no connection to it, hence why you weren't able to sense him, find him, any of that stuff. I think Kenobi, we'll put it at a percentage, he's like 90% off. I think there's 10% of it maybe still there, but very, very dim.
Well, but I will say, to be ready for Luke.
There you go.
To show promise.
That's actually
then he would come out of hiding.
That's a great reasoning.
He closed himself off so he wouldn't be found, but he didn't close himself off fully to the point where Luke was in The Last Jedi. Dude, and I think this did a better job of showing someone being closed off to the Force than The Last Jedi.
Dude, look at this comment, and it's so poignant because you really have to think about this one. So the lightsaber fight looked like an original trilogy saber fight. So true. Two hands.
It felt like it.
So if you guys want the explanation as to why in the sequel trilogy or the original trilogy they hold it with two hands, is because when Luke and Obi-Wan asked George Lucas, how do you want us to fight? He said he wanted it to feel very Arthurian, like Arthur Excalibur. Not Arthur Excalibur, but the Excalibur times. So in those times, a sword would be super heavy. Hence why you see a bunch of fighting in that fashion in the original trilogy. They're bridging that gap, it seems, in this show where we're getting, those, cool little one-handers, but it's definitely leaning back to two. Yeah. Jonah, bro, I'm on cloud 9, dude.
I am too. I really, if I was fluent in Arabic, I would go back right now and try and read all the names. But I'm just gonna let Eric Voss do that.
Exactly. We're gonna let Eric Voss tell our Eric Voss what that is. You know what? I will say this: when the fight started, though, just because of I would say the ease in which
I wish they did more of a jump scare with Vader every time that he came on screen. I wish it didn't really feel like ominous, so to say, as I was wishing Vader would feel.
Yeah. So
go ahead.
Sorry to cut you off, Jonah. That's the one thing I wanted to point out really quick. The one thing that was very not odd to me, but just something where I was like, I wonder why they're doing this, and that is the immediacy to their like re-encounter. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like I'm totally on your point where you're saying like more of a jump scare or like something more just like punchy when they first see each other, right?
Mhm.
But if you look at it from a macro point of view, I actually am okay with the way they did it. I mean, I love the way they did it, but I'm saying I'm okay with the way they did it because, to be honest, that isn't the moment we're all waiting for. The moment we're all waiting for is what's to come in episode 5 or 6 with the actual rematch, like
Oh
where
yeah.
Obi Wan taps back into. Oh my god, I'm getting chills, dude. I wish I could show it. Um, but
Yeah.
anyways,
Wow.
oh
I
god.
might rewatch this after we finish this stream.
Can I
Like,
tell you guys something? There's a fine line of rewatchability with a lot of the Disney Plus shows so far for Marvel, Star Wars, blah blah. I will say to me, and I'm not. This isn't just like a in the moment thing. I truly feel this is the most rewatchable. Number one, and number two, this show has made me feel like no other. Loki came close. WandaVision was really close in those middle episodes. But I will say for me, just personally on a personal level, knowing like what Anakin, Obi-Wan, all these the prequel trilogy meant to me when I was younger, this is like this is my Disneyland. Like this is
mhm.
it.
I
Oh.
think that the only other like thing
Uh-huh.
that could sit up here with that, as of today,
Mhm.
is the Ahsoka episode of Mandalorian.
That was really good. That was really
That
good.
and the season finale of Mandalorian when Luke came in. Like that, I think those two are the only thing that can stand up to where I'm feeling about Kenobi.
So that's a great point. I will say my favorite moment of all time in Disney Plus history is
It's
when
gonna get
Luke.
replaced. It's gonna get replaced by the
It's
end
gonna
of
get
this
replaced.
series.
But my current one is when Luke came through because I just in my head I'm like at the time Lucasfilm wasn't doing so well. It was coming off of just, the sequel debauchery, like all these things, whatever. I didn't know they were gonna pull that off. I didn't know John Favreau and Dave Filoni had that weight to be able to do that.
Freaking Plo Koon.
Plo Koon, dude, and even Plo Koon would have been so cool, but dude, oh my god,
Oh
that's such a great
god.
story too, that Plo Koon one.
Um,
Um,
I
oh,
think that it's gonna get top for me in
uh,
this, and then like when Ezra comes to live action and makes his like first appearance, I think that's gonna top it in the Ahsoka show
mhm.
because that's what the
Sh-
show is about.
Shout out to Mina or Mena Masad.
Yeah,
He is the one that is going to be playing him. He actually played Aladdin in the live action. I think he's a perfect casting choice. And then I can't remember who's playing. Oh, you know who's playing Hera?
Ewan's wife, right?
Yes, Obi
Yeah,
Wan Kenobi in real life. Ewan McGregor, his wife.
is
I can't
playing
remember her
Hera
name.
Syndulla,
Yeah, she's gonna be playing
which is
Hera.
gonna be great.
Yeah.
And I heard that Jason, or at least someone, has force sensitivity in their group, and I'm hoping it's Jason. I hope it's Jason because
Wait,
it
wait. I'm
makes
sorry. Sorry. What'd you say? What'd you say?
someone in their group is
Uh huh.
force sensitive before getting back to Ezra, from what I've heard about the footage from Star Wars Celebration.
Oh man.
And it has to be Jason.
Oh my
Unless
god.
Sabine is somehow force sensitive after all this time, which I would love, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, and I love
I
who
would,
they casted, bro. She looks just
oh my
like
god, she looks so good for the role.
dude. Dude, I love that casting. Really quick, I got to go to the chat really quick because the chat's been awesome. Shout out to you.
Oh yeah.
Hello, my name is Ricky. That over there is Jonah. We are Filmtopia, and guess what? We had an amazing time tonight. I hope you did as well. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Now that I got that out of the way, I just want to let's have fun and let's talk
Oh my
about
god.
Obi-Wan really quick. So in the chat, I see wonder if Tala will become
I
sort
like
of the
this.
Disney version of Winter from the extended universe. It was Leia's longtime companion and bodyguard.
I like this.
Imagine that.
I like this, but I think I think that we would need to get another Leia series
Uh-huh.
that's right before, not right before, but like a year before A New Hope,
Year
with
before.
Tala and having
Oh yeah.
Tala die while trying to build the rebellion with Leia.
Dude,
Because it would be hard to imagine Winter existing
Hmm.
in the current timeline with never showing up,
Yeah.
like to be Leia's bodyguard. So she would have to die, um, like a year before New Hope, I think.
Yeah. I think that would be so impactful, bro. Honestly, everything they're laying, you know, the groundwork they're laying now, like for example, the little instances in which they're flaming the fire of the rebellion in Leia, as to, and then it emphasizes to us in the trilogy, the original trilogy, why she's so passionate, why she yells at Han the way she yells at him, the way she, you know, and then the way you can feel there's a connection and like a relationship between her and Obi-Wan. By the way,
Vivian does such a great job as 10-year-old Leia.
oh my
She was
god,
in Bird Box. I don't know if you knew that.
that's her.
Yeah.
Wow, dude, I've already envisioned everybody in the chat. Let me know right now. Type in Leia series, but I already know we're in next year's at Star Wars Celebration. We are going to get an announcement of a Leia series,
Probably.
and I think it's gonna. And you know what I think they might do? This might.
I
don't.
hope that it stars Vivian at least, like, or at least like someone who looks like in between Vivian and Carrie Fisher did.
Dude, you know what I think might happen? So check this out. I may be way off, way off, because I know there's so much lore and so much like legacy there. So I don't know how much you would really, how far you could go with this. Because if the more you see them, the less mystic they become, right? But hear me out. She reminds me of a young Millie Bobby Brown from Stranger Things. And the reason I say that is because we've watched Millie Bobby Brown grow up, her career, her life, everything. She's grown up in front of our eyes. And imagine they did something like that with Leia, where like literally it's always going to be Vivian, the same actress, but it's just her getting older.
That would be sick. I would
You know
love
what
that.
I mean?
I would love that. And I think that it would be super good to do. I mean, you just set her up with the biggest paycheck of her lifetime. And oh my God, that would be awesome.
I think another thing that could also work, let's say you did the Leia series, what would also work would be flashbacks to where we get half Vivian, the actress, the one that plays Leia now, and then whoever plays the teenage version, right?
Yeah.
What if, this would be kind of cool, what if they could like, because Billie Lourd, Carrie Fisher's daughter, looks, she looks young, but imagine they can do something to where they actually get her to look teenager-ish.
Oh my God.
That'd be kind of cool.
That would be cool. You know what I heard?
Huh.
That Jude Law could be Thrawn.
But where does Skeleton Crew? I forgot where that is in the timeline.
I did too. But I heard that he could be Thrawn.
Dude, I would love that. Me personally, I would want the voice actor that plays him to do it. But if that's not the case, I think Jude Law would. If it's not going to be Benedict Cumberbatch, I want Jude Law. Really quick, I'm going to go through the chat. I'm hoping we see Obi-Wan step it up now that he knows what's at stake. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, when we get this Qui-Gon transcendent...
Takes place after the fall of the Empire.
Fall of the Empire. Okay, so yeah. Oh, no.
Be.
Yeah, it could be, yeah.
It could be.
But yeah, great point, Michael. Kleber says, "Oh man, there's so much tension and suspense in the show. Seriously, I'm on the edge of my seat." Obi couldn't totally shut it off, so he kept trying to contact Qui-Gon. I think, by the way, in the chat, let me know if you also like this. But I love the things the things they're laying the groundwork for, both in this series and in the whole Star Wars Skywalker saga. But I love how since episode 1, and I think his first lines in the episode wasn't him trying to contact Qui-Gon?
I think so.
Yeah. And so hearing him do this every episode thus far, when we finally get to oh my God, I can't believe I'm saying this. When we finally get to see Liam Neeson as Qui-Gon again, and we're not just going to hear him. I'm telling you, we're going to see him.
I don't know if we will, just because that would break continuity. He never got to Force Ghost level.
Got you.
Hearing, I would love. Seeing, it would break continuity.
It
And
would
it would
break.
make me
You
so
are
upset.
absolutely right on that. I did not even think of that.
I
That
love
is
how
so true.
Vader also just played off the death of the Grand Inquisitor, because there's something else happening there.
Bro, oh my god. Yeah, so the whole, because he knows Riva wasn't telling the truth that Obi-Wan killed the Grand Inquisitor. Because if you look at the dialogue in that scene, he was like, yeah, okay, whatever. But anyways, if you do this, then we'll do this. Vader has a bigger goal in mind, but he doesn't see Riva as a threat. He sees right through her. In my opinion, I think he sees right through her. He already has a plan for her. He's just using her.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's what he does with all the Inquisitors. He just uses them until their use is up, and that's what happened to the second sister, and it's gonna happen to the third sister.
Oh my god, dude. Also, notice the difference in Obi-Wan wielding two hands versus Darth was wielding it one hand. It feels as though Obi-Wan had to wield his saber two-handed because he's become weak in the Force. I think that would be another great explanation canon-wise as to, okay, why'd they go from freaking Grievous with 4 in one hand, freaking Anakin with 2 fighting Dooku, and then it goes to Excalibur times and holding it with 2 hands.
I mean, Ahsoka still does the 2, so like, I get that she's like a exception to the rule, but Ezra, for the most part, uses 1. Kanan, when he's not setting up in his stance, uses 1. So it's really just, I think it's how I think it really is the connection to the Force, and the lightsaber is probably, especially like Ewan said when he was filming, he felt the fear of seeing Darth Vader across the field from him. So like, there is that factor too. Like, Obi-Wan doesn't know what happened to Anakin, therefore he is like confused and just in disbelief. So his strength goes away, and that's why he has to use 2 hands just to hold the lightsaber.
Bro, and I'm gonna get through these comments really quick, but I'm gonna bring something up about the fight. Smuggler says it's because this was personal. This fight was intimate. This wasn't about fear. It was about payback, brutal and close. And yeah, that's one of the things I want to talk about. Smuggler says I was on cloud 9 with Loki. Kenobi is tied for me. I love them both. Disney crossover win. Hey, give it 40 years, we're gonna see a crossover.
Not even 40.
I know. Right?
What If might do it in like season 3 or 4. Like, I would not be surprised.
What they do, something happened last year in one of the shows where they did, what was it? There was some sort of crossover, like
when the Watcher and Ultron got shoved through all the
there you go
multiverses. There was,
and he was in Mustafar. There you go. Hera, yeah, we all do. Tala is played by Indira Varma. She was Ilaria Sand in Game of Thrones. That's pretty awesome. Leia series is a good idea.
Actor coming to Star Wars.
Another one. By the way, maybe start the hashtag. Maybe we started the hashtag Leia series.
Maybe.
Imagine they take that idea though.
Oh my gosh.
The Millie Bobby Brown thing. Let's see. I would title the series Alderaan because we would. Jimmy Smits, aka Bail Organa, is one of my favorite. I was telling this to Smuggler last week, that when he came out in Rogue One, I was like one of the very few in the theater that just like clapped. Like I was like so stoked to see him. And then you hear the Force theme or whatever a theme was.
You hear Yoda's theme. It's the start of Yoda's theme, and then it goes away because John Williams doesn't want to give the whole theme here because this is not the moment for that theme, and he just wants to tease it, and then he finishes it in the actual movies, which is super. It's just such a cool detail.
Oh my gosh. Claire says we need a Forrest Whitaker series with Felicity Jones too, dude. There's so many things Star Wars has. So just when I thought Marvel threw the punch that might have knocked Star Wars out, Star Wars got up before the 10 slaps on the ground. Marvel got up. I mean, Star Wars got up and said, oh, well, hold a minute. Wait a minute. We still got a few more rounds.
This is why I think that Miss Marvel might get pushed to Fridays until Kenobi finishes.
So I'm telling you, dude. Oh, perfect.
Because Kenobi has already established itself
It
and is huge. Why would you conflict it with Miss Marvel? Like, let Obi Wan stay on Tuesday, Wednesday,
yeah.
and Miss Marvel can be on Friday, and
You
that's whatever at that
you
point.
know, I have two theories. One, really quick, wacky. Zach Braff is the mole, the one that was
We believe
transporting
he's
them.
the mole.
Yeah, the person the person that was transporting Obi-Wan and Leia.
Underminer.
The Underminer. There you go. Yeah, the mole man. I bet Zach Braff was that. Yep. But anyways, yeah. Really quick, let me go into the point, Jonah, of what you were saying. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
That Kenobi should stay on Tuesday going to Wednesday, and that Ms. Marvel should be Thursday to Friday until Kenobi finishes.
Yes. So if you're here at the beginning of the stream, I mentioned how I think Disney's going to have to make a choice, and they're going to make a choice. It's not they are going to make a choice at some point where they're going to split up Star Wars releases or Lucasfilm releases and Marvel releases. Those are their biggest two IPs under their banner.
Or they're going to make a dumb decision and keep them on the same day.
Yeah, but you know what though? This is the other thing I wanted to get into really quick though. I think Miss Marvel is going to actually be the first Marvel series that we get that is actually meant for kids. And what I mean by that is, you know how there's a Disney XD, like a Disney Channel.
Yeah.
You guys all know that, right? So there's these channels that are Disney XD, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network.
Home.
So I think if we were in regular cable times, I don't know. I'm just guessing here, but from what I've heard is that Miss Marvel feels very, very young, like a very young show, a very coming of age, but for young people. And when they said that, it just it signaled to me that maybe this was a show that could have ended up on Disney XD or Disney Channel or you know, the one meant for kids. So maybe that's the only reason why they're willing to drop Kenobi and Miss Marvel on the same day, but it's specific to this show, to these two shows. But I really want to make the point though. I want to ask you, the audience, do you want Star Wars to drop? Because I think this is going to be a for sure that happens. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. When this happens, do you think Star Wars would be better suited to release on Thursday going into... Is it Thursday going into Friday or is it... Yeah, okay. Would you rather have it Thursday going into Friday? Or would you rather have Star Wars on a Tuesday going into Wednesday? However it works out for you where you are in the world. What would you rather see, Marvel or Star Wars on which of those days? Let us know.
For me, I already said what I think. I think that since you established Kenobi is on this day, you keep Kenobi on this day. You say, hey, we don't want to crowd Disney Plus, and we want to allow people who... we want to allow our content creators to be able to
like market the show.
Marketing for both shows. So we are going to move Ms. Marvel to Thursday, Friday for this one series, or even until Kenobi is done, and then you move it back, and it is much better that way, in my opinion.
Can I say this really quick? That I think moving forward, again, this isn't a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Disney has way too much content planned, too much intellectual property, IP that is so valuable to them. It doesn't make any sense for people like us, Jonah, that are on a stream right now that are talking about this show. It doesn't make sense for me to cut this one short and start watching Miss Marvel, because then it's like when you're a jack of all trades and not a master of one. Sometimes it's better to you know, have a mastery of one, but also, you know, So
And then like people who like Soups, like how many people have is Soups are on Soups's live stream right now?
I don't know. Shout out to Soups, because
Uh,
I could only imagine his screaming today.
oh my god, he's already at 3,500 views. So if he
Nice.
had to stay online and do Ms. Marvel on top of that, like I don't know how many people he would stay that long.
So
Like Star Wars Theory barely has. Never mind, he has 18,000 people watching.
can I make two predictions? I'm going to make two predictions. All right, everybody, ready? This is a Filmtopia prediction. And here we go. So I think one of the things that are going to change, two things are going to change in the future for Disney Plus. And the reason why I say this is because I think it would be the way to maximize the energy and the virality and the content and the marketing for these shows. So one, I think we're going to get a move from the 12 a.m. Eastern time. No, I'm sorry, 3 a.m. Eastern time, 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time in the United States. I think last week was a true experiment. I don't think it was a mistake. I don't think it was because of Star Wars Celebration. I think
But
they
it
used
was.
that as an excuse. I think we are going to start getting shows that release 12 a.m. Eastern time, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that's going to be one prediction. The second prediction is I personally think Star Wars will take the Thursday going into Friday role. That is going to be a Star Wars. The second half of the week is Star Wars. First half of the week is Marvel, Pixar, Disney Animation, all of the rest get sprinkled in because they don't really have series like this or intellectual property. So those are the two predictions I'm making. I do want to check in with
I
the chat.
wonder. I
Hmm?
wonder if they keep Kenobi and Ms. Marvel on the same night, but do one at 9 p.m.
Mm.
and do one at midnight Pacific Standard Time, of course. Um, how do you think? Do you think that would be successful,
I don't
or do you think
personally.
that or do you think that's still too crowded? Like, 'cause I know like right now like the like what we're thinking is that it's gonna be at the same time released, but like if they release it 3 hours apart, is that enough time to declog everything?
No, I have two theories on that. One, too much that would be so much traffic on the server that it just doesn't make sense. If they've had server problems in the past, imagine, guys, imagine this. Loki season 2 and Ahsoka are premiering at the same time on the same day.
Oh,
You're
geez.
telling me right now that their servers are going to be able to handle that? Heck no.
I mean,
Like
that's 2023. We don't know.
Mephisto, no. I will say this. It makes the most sense, even if they were to change up the times. If one's dropped 3 hours later and one dropped 3 hours before, I think that doesn't work. And the reason why I say that, look at
Adrian agrees.
servers aren't an issue. Trust me. So trust me, and I'm talking to the person that I can definitely trust on that sort of information. Really quick, I have to say this. One of the things about premiering it on the same day is that you don't give it enough breathing room. We saw that actually happen in perfect what do you call it? Like in a perfect example, we got to see last week with Stranger Things and Obi Wan Kenobi. They conflicted with each other's, I think, I won't say success because they both had huge openings. Obi-Wan is the #1 show on Disney Plus opening wise. Stranger Things is the #1 show ever opened on Netflix. So I'm not saying they're going to have problems. No, I'm saying that on Disney Plus, they would have problems to do stuff like that because they're on the same platform. When it's two separate platforms, I think you could do that. But even then, there's conflation. Like there's like conflicting ideologies, there's conflicting fandom. There isn't enough like unity to really push forward one narrative. I think if you give one half of the week to Marvel, one half of the week to Star Wars, I think that would be super successful. Me
I agree.
personally.
I agree. I was just throwing it out there, like the
Yeah.
idea of the double release, but at different times.
Dude, I will say this. I wish in my head, I wish that would work. I just
Just can't see it working.
I can't see it working. But really quick, Smuggler did say Star Wars Tuesday, Wednesday, Marvel Thursday, Friday. Okay, awesome.
At least for Captain Marvel or Ms. Marvel or whatever Marvel it is that they
Yeah.
pushed back the movie, so I don't care about the Marvel.
Will Star Wars supplant Marvel as the center square on Disney Plus homepage main menu? Jonah, what do you think?
I have to give me 1 second to pull up Disney Plus because they have it ordered in a specific way for a reason.
I'm gonna pull up mine too.
I want to say no, just because they. Wait. 2009.
What if I gave you
order
that?
of acquisition? It's an order of acquisition. So I'm
What
gonna
if-
say no.
Well, what if I told you guys this? Here's another prediction. What if I told you guys?
A little better.
So what if instead of Marvel being the sole center one, what ends up happening is there's two center ones because then there would be 2, 4, 6, 6 icons. So there would be Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, National Geographic, and then Filmtopia. And so, so whether it's Filmtopia, but a realistic one that I actually do see maybe plopping on there one day. I don't know how feasible this is because Sony is a huge company outside of just their movie division and like their Sony Pictures division. But I could see there being a partnership, not necessarily a sell, but maybe a partnership to where Sony might end up being the 6th icon.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Because
but yeah, so it's an order of acquisition, wacky. So I don't think that Star Wars will ever move over, but I definitely think that if they were to acquire anything else and put it on Disney Plus, that then Marvel and Star Wars would be the middle.
That'd be pretty
that's interesting, Adriel.
Pretty awesome. I'm gonna get to Adrian's right now. I can't wait to see him. Because it's so nice to see Adrian in here. What's up, my man? So awesome. Shout out, mate. Nice to see you. Let's see. Where am I? Smuggler, I think. Streaming hype cycle is so short already. Cutting it off due to overcrowding doesn't make a lot of sense. Agreed. Kleber says, so I will definitely be enjoying Miss Marvel. I hope, I'm really hoping it turns out to be.
I really want to enjoy it, but like if they, I know the origins are going to be different, but like.
That is blatant. That was told to us, like, that it is not going to be the same powers.
I want my humans. I just wanted Terrigen Mist. That's all I wanted was just a quick reference.
Wacky says it seems that DC, which at least for Peacemaker, premiered Wednesday going into Thursday overnight, but that works because it's on HBO Max. So HBO Max might end up. To be honest, that's what they're already doing. They have
Halo did too.
Yeah, they took that slot of that Wednesday going into Thursday. That's what I noticed for HBO Max. They did that with Godzilla, I think. They did that with basically everything that they've released. I think. Aaron Jones, we agree. Dude, seriously, Claver, we're inching ever closer to that.
The Bad Batch,
dude. Gungi. Let's see. Adrian says servers aren't an issue. It's not 2008 anymore. That's true. Let's see. The future will be Ant-Man series on Monday, Leia series on Tuesday. Oh, this is here. I want to read this again. Claver says the future will be an Ant-Man series on Monday. Okay. Leia series on Tuesday. Snow White series Wednesday. Rocky Raccoon Thursday. Bad Batch Friday. Drax on Saturday. And Encanto series on Sunday.
So nothing on Saturday. Gotcha.
Shout out Drax. Shout out Bautista. Wacky says, yes. Pixar should be on the Disney Plus. Yeah, it is. It's the second one.
It is. Yeah.
That's crazy to think Pixar was acquired. Like it wasn't a baby. Yeah, that's crazy. Shout out to Steve Jobs for that one. Adrian says in Australia we have Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, Nat Geo, Star. Oh yeah, internationally, Star is the Hulu. Oh, bro,
That's gonna be the 6th one
that is going to be the sixth one. They're just going to consolidate Hulu
into Disney Plus.
into Disney Plus, which would make so much sense. And they already
Which
started that with that
they already did
whole.
with the or we might get 2 new ones, which would put Star Wars in the middle.
What would be the two new
ESPN.
ones? Oh, ESPN Plus, true.
Because we're already getting ESPN Plus shows on here, like Into the Arena,
Tom Brady.
which was great.
Which one did you say?
Into Man in the Arena.
Oh
think
yeah, I
is what
haven't
it's called,
seen it
or
yet,
Into
dude. I
the
want to
Arena.
see it.
It's great. It's great.
Oh, Claver says I jumped over to Canada's VPN and there's some hardcore R-rated movies on Disney Plus. Oh man.
Daredevil.
Adrian says, "Hey peeps, I know. Hey, it's weird seeing Pam and Tommy on Disney." That's funny. Oh man! Shout out to Sebastian Stan. Oh man, it's so funny. HBO Max has dropped some content on. Oh yeah, and that's another day they have designated, which is Sunday. I noticed that this Sunday with what's it called? Dumbledore, Secrets of Dumbledore.
Yeah.
Dude, that thing had no theatrical run. Oh man, I want to see Star Wars on Thursday nights going into Fridays again. That was the best. The whole
Yeah.
Mandalorian. That
Oh
was
my
so
god,
good.
and Bad Batch too.
Yeah.
Like,
Was Bad Batch?
Thursday into Friday, I think.
So no, because they switched that whole Wednesday. I'm sorry, Tuesday going into Wednesday for
Lizzie.
what?
Lizzie would remember.
Oh, oh yeah. Well, I think it was for Loki, bro.
That would make sense.
And if that's the case, then that means Bad Batch also should have been.
Loki went to Tuesday.
That's what I'm saying. So Bad Batch came after Loki. Yeah. Talia says I want. Yeah. So it's got that end of week relief. Yeah. Unless you're getting choked out by Vader. Lord Macy says this is not about Star Wars, but I know you two are are NBA fans. Bricky and Jonah, I have a question. Who do you think is going to win the championship this season? Golden State Warriors or Celtics? For me, it's Golden State in 7. Jonah, on 3. Let's go ahead and say who we think is going to win.
Golden State in 5.
Thanks. Okay, I call Golden State.
You already said it. You already said Golden State in 7.
No. That's what Lord Basie said.
Oh,
but it sounds like I said that.
I wasn't looking. I was trying to figure out with the Bad Batch.
That's so funny.
It was every Friday.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, duh. You know how we know that? Do you remember how we know that?
The finale?
No. Because, well, remember I went to sleep and you guys were watching Bad Batch. Yeah. Going in, and it was like a Friday, I think, or Thursday going into Friday.
It was Thursday going into Friday.
That's hilarious. There's the confirmation. Oh man, dude, Lord Basie, I have not watched Stranger Things season 4. I haven't seen it yet.
1 for me.
What'd you say?
Or 3 or 2 or 1 for me.
Oh man, hey man. Let's see. Lord Basie says no because of What If. Wacky says we will see this ultimate outcome. Kenobi gets a theatrical release. All the episodes put together. Oh, that's another. You guys want another prediction tonight? Let me give you one more. So I think that what's going to end up happening in the future, I don't know how far in the future, so if this is near or far future, but I do think because the law was finally lifted, at least here in the United States, that studios like Walt Disney Studios, or I'm sorry, the Walt Disney Company, Universal, Warner Brothers, studios like that have the ability now to be able to buy up movie theater chains or movie theaters and play their own stuff. Before, there was a law that didn't allow them to do that, but now that's been lifted. So I expect in the future we will get Amazon Prime theaters, we will get HBO Max theaters, we will get Disney Plus theaters, and in that experience, that is where you're going to get to experience all this stuff as one big movie.
Side note real quick.
Yeah.
Paramount Plus wasted $90 million.
Hey man, hey man. Oh, you know what's the scariest thing for me? And I know, but when I heard of the demise or like the dismantling of what happened with the Halo series, it made me very nervous, bro, for like Kenobi. And the reason why is because Halo's such a big property that like,
Oh, I know.
how do you mess that up? Like that could have been
You don't play the
Paramount.
games.
That's true. But how did Paramount, like that could have been their golden goose. That could have been their golden egg.
That
The,
could have been their Mandalorian.
exactly. And
All
if
you had
they
to do was just not start with Chief. All you had to do was just you just had to start with Noble Team.
oh man,
Everyone would have been so happy to get more Noble Team background, and you would have had a great season 1. That could have been canon.
Hey everybody, we got to reel Jonah back in. Jonah, come
No, I'm
come
good.
back.
I'm good.
Come back to the
Oh, yeah.
light side.
Freaking Kenobi.
Oh, by the way, shout out really quick in the chat. Let us know if you thought Obi-Wan's explanation of the Force was masterful.
That was amazing.
It was, dude, that's going to be a quote. Like, you know how This Is the Way was a quote and a bunch of quotes have come
Like
out
a
of show.
bantha.
Like a band.
That thing that was improvised.
Yeah, that was
was
it.
improvised.
Tamura. We love Tamura, man. He's so good.
Did you also hear how I'm blanking on his name? Mandalorian.
Pedro.
Actor. Pedro. Yeah, how Pedro stole a one-of-one prototype Lego figure of himself.
No, but I did hear Diego Luna, aka Cassian Andor, steal a few Imperial credits that he wasn't supposed to take. Oh man!
Oh my goodness!
His was bad though. His was bad because he like started like delving into that, and it started off as a joke, and then he was like, "All right, I kind of actually did. I hope the prop master doesn't get in trouble." It was actually, I was like, "Dude, you're gonna get the guy fired."
Pedro's reasoning was, "Oh, it's a mini me. I guess I'm supposed to have it."
Bro, and then the other thing about Pedro was Variety asked him, do you think the Mandalorian will end up on the big screen, the silver screen, the movie theaters?
Yeah.
And while obviously this is Pedro and he's not Jon Favreau, like not a showrunner, but he went on to say, man, it seems like all roads are leading there.
Oh yeah.
And really quick, everybody, and Kathleen Kennedy, the president of Lucasfilm, did say this at one of the Disney Plus days like a few years ago. She said when they announced Ahsoka and Mandalorian Season 3, all these other shows, not at this year's Star Wars Celebration, but a few years ago on one of the virtual things they did, she said that this Ahsoka, Mandalorian, all these shows were actually going to lead up to a culmination of an event. And she implied that it seemed like it was going to be one solo movie, like one big event. It wasn't going to be, it couldn't be a show. So
I already have a feeling I know what it's going to be. And it's going to be the not Lost Galaxy, but like there's the outer rim, like the outside of the galaxy portion.
Uh-huh.
And that's what Ezra and Thrawn have been facing this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna culminate after Mando season 4.
Oh man,
I just can't wait to see Ahsoka on the Ghost in live action. That is gonna be something else for me,
dude. Oh, it's
also, if Omega ever showed up, I would flip.
Dude, well, I can't. You know, that's one of the reasons why I'm super excited about Obi-Wan or Bad Batch Season 2 is because I want to see where Omega. I say Omega because that's how she talks, right? She talks with the accent, and I love that accent. But I want to see where she ends up in this whole grand scheme of things. And two, the whole cloning thing with where they ended up on the last episode of Bad Batch.
I went frame by frame, and Palpatine is showing the destruction of Kamino.
That's crazy. We're gonna see Kamino finally end, dude. That's crazy.
It already did.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. It did. when it got rain fire on. So really quick, I want to say thank you to everybody that is here. Hello, hello, hello. My name is, or I'm sorry, hello there. My name is Ricky. That is Jonah over there, and
Jedi
our
Knight.
Jonah. Yeah, we're Jedi. We have ascended to Jedi Knights, and the force is building up. But I will say thank you to everybody that is here. Welcome to Filmtopia, the home of feel good movie content, your film utopia per se, and yeah, just shout out to everybody that's been interacting, chatting, and just showing love and just expressing the whole your movie love and your film love, and it's really fun when everybody's here. So thank you for that. Hey, by the way, Lord Basty makes a great point really quick. Check this out. They moved Bad Batch. I do remember this. They moved it to Friday because What If was on Wednesday.
Mhm.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, that's why I was saying it. Like they, Marvel had the Tuesday, Wednesday already locked in for a good amount of time going into that. But because Kenobi already has that time slot locked, I think that they might do this with Ms. Marvel.
Yeah. My mind. I couldn't remember the next line. My mind.
I can see in my mind's eye.
I can see in my mind's eye. Kenobi. Kenobi. Oh, shout out Sam Witwer.
There are so many amazing moments from Star Wars Celebration.
So good, so good. Javon is in the house. What's up, Javon? Nice to see you. I saw you earlier in the very beginning of the chat when the live hadn't even started. So shout out to you. Thank you for showing up. No worries about showing up late, but you're here now. That's what matters.
Yes, Smuggler's Steel. Yes, that's what I meant. That's what I was getting at. The unknown territories.
You know what? Let me just kind of speed through this so I can catch up. So
yeah, you're good.
Claybear says, "Yep, vertical integration back." What is that? Vertical integration.
I think they're talking about Stranger Things.
Oh, got it. Smuggler Steel says, "All good, Javon. We will be doing this again next week for episode." Yep, exactly. Boba, I like this one. Oh, I thought it said Boba T, but Baba T, watching from London. Nice. Hello, mate. It's so funny, man. I will always try to like speak in other accents whenever and if ever I can. I usually fail, but I try. Adro says Stranger Things season 4 is the best season so far. I wasn't a huge fan of 1 through 3. Season 4 is incredibly well done, and that's only volume 1. That's not even the full season 4. Lord Basty says if Steve is gonna, I don't want to see that. Adro says, "Oh man, so many questions." Oh, they're talking about that. Okay, really quick. Let's see. Jave, oh, nice. You're gonna watch the episode. You were gonna. Dude,
you're gonna love it.
You're gonna love it.
I hope you. I don't think you're gonna be back before we wrap this up, but if you're watching this in post, I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, we really hope you enjoyed it. I know we did. Go just watch our reaction. Like we went crazy.
Someone's probably gonna end up clipping it.
Oh, but here's the smuggler thing. So the Chiss ascendancy in the unknown territories would make an interesting film, and finding out what they are fighting would make a cool movie.
Yes, Chiss ascendancy. That is exactly what I want.
Oh, by the way, I am so. You're not supposed to regret things in life, but I'm so regretful that I did not go to Star Wars Celebration this year. It was in Anaheim. My dumb Asgardian, just in my head, I thought Star Wars Celebration was in Anaheim all the time, but I was getting it confused with D23, the expo. So I justified myself not going by saying I'll be there next year. Never do that. But maybe next year I'll be in London. So to our London homies, maybe I'll see you over there. Across the pond, as they say. I know, Adrian. Hold on, let's get this straight. Okay, so mate is from Australia, so it's got more of a I'm trying to think. Hold on. Okay, Omega. She talks. She has an Australian accent, right?
Adrian, you might as well get on the stream.
But anyways, so that's how I think like it's closer to that. And then English from England is blimey. Okay, I got to think of Harry Potter. Hold on. Blimey. Oi. No. Give me a sentence. I need a sentence. Oh, duh. Obi Wan Kenobi. Hello there, General Grievous. All I could really do is hello there. But anyways, so yeah. Okay, so Kleber says vertical integration is when a studio controls production. There you go. Distribution and exhibition, which before in the United States was illegal. They couldn't do that. They couldn't control the exhibition part. It was allowed in 1948, called the Paramount Decree, exactly, when production and exhibition were forced to be separated. Thank you for that, Kleber. I made a video last year. If anybody wants to go check it out, it's literally one of my first videos. I titled it "The Future of Movies," and I talked about the Paramount Decree there. So thank you for reminding me, Kleber. Appreciate it. And you actually very poignantly described it in one sentence when it took me forever to like explain it in that video. Let's see. Smuggler says that would be cool. I'd love to make another Star Wars celebration. I went to the second. Wow, it was so much fun. I got to do a bunch of costumes and full size Naboo fight it. Oh my god, bro! Damn, bro!
Padme Amidala, everyone. Padme Amidala.
Oh my god, bro! Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Clay okay. All right. So, as a result of the 1948 Paramount Decree, studios couldn't own theaters, and there was a 4-year freeze on television license, which allowed the radio stations NBC, CBS, ABC, and Durmont to take over TV. Wow.
Smuggler, you have a new joke for next week.
The Naboo Taboo. That is it. Bro. Damn, I let that one slip, bro.
Where does Padme go on her off time?
Y'all caught me, bro. Y'all got me. Oh man, that was a good one. Dude, I will say this. Freaking now, actually, maybe I should wait on this next thing because then it's gonna seem conflated. So never mind. Let's switch gears. Jonah, we are closer to wrapping this up than we are to beginning this. So let me ask you a few things before you head out, before we both head out. Yeah. One of the things, and Chad, this is for you as well. I'm gonna frame this comment down here. But one of the questions I have for you is, I personally, literally, like after maybe the first episode, I had no clue where the show was going in terms of if you're taking this in a vacuum and you're just watching it. You know, maybe people have heard leaks or maybe people have theorized whatever. I'm just saying, from you're watching this series, it is a very it feels very self-contained in the sense of, I don't know where they're going with this. I don't care where they're going with this so long as it's good. And so far, in my opinion, it's done that. It's checked those boxes. So I ask you.
It's checked every box for me except for one. I'm sure we'll get checked by episode 6. And if my theory is correct that that was a clone, like, then I would be over the moon with this series. Like, that's the only gripe I have right now is the Grand Inquisitor. And obviously there's something going on there because Vader just blew past it and it was just like, whatever. Like, he died. Oh no, he's of no importance. Like, he's playing Reva like a fiddle.
Yeah.
And I love that. I just hope that the Grand Inquisitor I just hope that the Grand Inquisitor is not destroyed in canon and doesn't destroy canon because of this writing. But like with Ewan and everyone that is an executive producer, knowing how Star Wars goes, like I think it'll be fine.
Yeah. So on to that point really quick, which is I have the utmost confidence that canon will be abided by. That is, I think
so.
that is their
Rebels is a Disney property. It wasn't made under like Cartoon Network or anything prior. Like Clone Wars was. Like Rebels was the first Disney property.
Yeah, exactly. So because of that, I think that they have to maintain all the canon. They're not going to change. If they didn't change canon for, well, I don't want to put my foot in my mouth, but I was going to say if they didn't change canon for the sequel trilogy, which for the most part they, would they? Yeah. Exactly. But they didn't trample on the canon. That was one of the things, I guess, if they want to say they did right, they made sure to not
worship. You need to work on your wording.
Wait, what did I say?
You said worship.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't say worship.
That's what I heard.
Well, I don't even know what I was saying, to be honest.
I don't either.
I did know what I was saying, but I don't remember what I was saying. Let's go back to the chat. How about let's rein back in. Jason Isaacs needs to cameo. However, perhaps they're saving him for Doctor Doom in the MCU. Whoa. If anybody wants to know who Jason Isaacs is, and I think I'm right, Jason Isaacs is who voices the Grand Inquisitor in Rebels, and he's Malfoy's father in Harry Potter. I was going to say Snape.
We're going to get an episode 6 cameo from him.
Oh, okay. So Adrian, you weren't here earlier in the chat when we were talking about what our theory is on this whole Jason Isaacs thing, him being the actual Grand Inquisitor. So one of the things Jonah brought up earlier, and the thing that we both kind of agreed on, is that whoever was killed or stabbed or whatever you want to call it at the beginning, that isn't obviously the Grand Inquisitor because we know that he lives. Hence, Jonah brought up, what if that's a clone? And he's one of the first test subjects to be cloned. And then in the same vein where Padme, because we've seen this pull out of the like magician card trick or whatever before in Star Wars, where Padme seemingly dies, but it's really one of her doubles. And you combine those two things, it would make a lot of sense. It would add to the lore. And I think it would be pretty downright cool to see that cameo of Jason Isaacs with a thinner head looking more comic accurate or show accurate.
Animated accurate.
Animated accurate, yeah. But I will say, I don't want to take away from the actor and the person that did the first Inquisitor that we saw get stabbed. I actually really liked that portrayal and like that vibe.
That's why I want him to come back as a second clone.
Yeah.
Like next episode, and then or at least the clone to come back, if it's a clone. But yeah, Rupert Fried. I can't speak. Fried.
I don't know. What's GI? Vader would just replace a meaningless GI with the next one up.
Grand Inquisitor.
Oh, Grand Inquisitor. There you go. It'll be the Pinhead. It's late. It's late, bro. It'll be the Pinhead GI. We know from animation. We don't waste time keeping anyone alive. Yep. Smiler says, only box left for me is Qui-Gon. I don't think Reva is after Obi. I think Reva is after someone that she thinks Obi can lead her to. Interesting. Very interesting. I have 2 boxes that I would like checked. Well, 3, because I think for me, Obi-Wan or Qui-Gon is just a must. Like that's gonna happen, right?
Again, the only way that we get like an actual Qui-Gon cameo would be in a flashback.
Because explain to them.
he never achieved the level of
Force Ghost.
Force. Yeah, he never achieved that level with the Force, but he's able to teach Yoda and hence teach Obi-Wan. And we know Obi-Wan learns how to do this
But
meditation
but
into the
wait,
Force Ghost.
but bro, I can't remember if it was Clone Wars or Rebels, but Qui-Gon's shown up as a Force Ghost.
Yes, the Mortis arc, but
Yes.
but Mortis is its own world.
Yeah.
It is a world of gods. It is the Force, pretty much. Like anything can happen there.
Yeah.
As we all saw, Anakin turned to the dark side, then went back to the light side, then turned to the dark side, then went back to the light side. Ahsoka turned to the dark side, came back to the light side. Like Obi-Wan was the only one that didn't turn
Yeah.
in that entire arc.
So with that, here are the two possibilities in my head. So we get Qui-Gon in an actual Force Ghost fashion, right? So then the way they could justify it is that, okay, he was a Force Ghost at one with the Mortis arc. That was a Force Ghost, even though that's a whole different like beast, but he's still a Force Ghost and he can still do it. So that's one. Two, I don't think a flashback would work because of the way they're building it up, the way they're like him calling out to Qui-Gon. So the only other way that it could also happen is if Qui-Gon just speaks to him, but we don't see him.
I would like that. I mean, like, or one way that it could happen is we the audience could see Qui-Gon, but Obi-Wan can't.
Dude, you know what it is? Oh well, no. I was gonna say they kind of toyed with this in Rise of Skywalker with Harrison Ford not being a Force Ghost, but being a memory, a vision, a memory.
Yeah.
So there's three opportunities and three possible things. By the way, Smuggler makes the best suggestion of the night with Ricky. We need the Naboosh Taboosh t-shirt. Just saying. Yeah. By the way, anybody like the shirt that I have on? I went and made this. Jonah knows. Jonah went with me to pick up the first set of Filmtopia shirts we ever made for the Stafftopians. It's actually on Mando over there. Oh, you can't see him right now. Or actually, hold on. Oh well, he's right there. But anyways, I actually made this shirt though because this is what I want to wear for streams and when I'm doing TikTok content and all that stuff. I want a more consistent theme and brand. And I think maybe if these do well, if I start finding, who makes these really nicely, I'd love to
t-shirt
to send them out. But anyways, Adrian says possible, but I don't think they will dedicate enough of the show's time to explain that. And we're talking about the cloning for the Grand Inquisitor. They didn't need to do all that, but who knows? Rupert Friend, that is who played the Grand Inquisitor before he died. Qui-Gon is 100% showing up in episode 4 or 5. Yes, and I love the way they're building it up with each episode so far. Obi-Wan has called out to Qui-Gon. And the way he calls out, like Ewan McGregor's acting ability is it feels so desperate and I love it. Mm-hmm. Smuggler says, I mean, Obi saw a vision of Anakin, but it could be Obi see something similar. Dude, only Darth Vader could overshadow a Hayden Christensen Anakin vision.
Oh my god. Yeah.
We haven't even mentioned that yet.
When Vader came on screen, oh my good god.
Which part, bro? Like
at the village.
Oh my god.
The village and the
dude.
and
did you guys see
the snapping the neck?
Yeah, sorry to cut you off, John.
No,
I'm gonna stop doing
ahead.
that. It's just I'm so excited lately, dude.
I get it. I am too. You don't need to. Don't worry about it.
I will say this. There is something in nuance, and one of the things I loved most about that entire scene of when he's in the village was his pause, because in that, just like the actress said, I forgot the one that helped Leia. She said, "Actions speak louder than words," and Vader was just breathing, but that whole sequence of when he like Okay, I'm gonna like keep walking, keep walking. Wait, what am I doing? Let's pry him out. I'm not gonna go to him. He's gonna come to me. Stops, demolishes like that row of houses, and when he snapped that lady's neck, and I can't believe they actually made it like a woman
They
that
didn't
like
even cut it either.
they
Like they
didn't
didn't cut
cut
away
it,
from it.
dude. They could have made that like the one they actually showed the snapping of the neck. It could have been some like really tough guy or like tough woman, like someone that just seemed physically like not innocent, if you
No,
want to
it was
call
an
it that.
innocent person, and Vader is gonna show no mercy, and that's the Vader that we all want.
That is why I love this show so much. They did not hold punches back. They actually are going for it. They're giving us actual Vader, true
I
Vader,
must
not
say, Kathleen Kennedy has taken. She took a lot of steps in the wrong direction, but has taken a lot to correct that wrong direction.
yes.
Um, and Mandalorian season 1 was a huge step. Season 2 was a huge step. Bad Batch was another big step. Green lighting Clone Wars season 7, another huge step in the right direction, and has only made all of this possible, honestly.
Yeah.
Without Mando season 1 and Clone Wars season 7, I don't think any of this would have happened.
Dude, you know the best day I think on Filmtopia ever will be, personally. At least the first, because then the subsequent ones will then overtake that one. But the best day in Filmtopia history will be when Kathleen Kennedy is on stage and she announces a Darth Vader Disney Plus series. Just full on Darth Vader Prime. It's basically the comics adapted, or just like maybe the stories we didn't get in the comics, but just that version of Vader.
I just want a whole episode on how Vader gets his lightsaber, because that story is insane.
I love that's my favorite in the whole comic run. Well, I didn't read all of them, but from the ones I've read, that is
And then I also want him invading the Jedi Temple and the clones shooting him. And him killing Fox.
bro. Oh
Justice
my
for
God.
Fives.
Justice. Oh
If
my
Johnny
God.
Depp can get it, so can Fives.
Oh man, that Johnny Depp thing is crazy. We'll talk about that another day.
Oh my God. Yeah,
But
that's
dude, the deliberation is like, it's gonna be crazy. Like one of these days, we're gonna wake up to news that like the deliberation's over and the jury's or the decision is in, which is gonna be crazy. Like I never thought we would live in a day where Obi-Wan's episode 3 happened. Like I had given up hope on that, and so like same with like just a bunch of things that have happened this year, dude. I am just completely mesmerized as far as pop culture, movies, TV shows. It's been crazy this year.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's been insane.
Adrian says that's what I'm thinking. A Liam Neeson cameo is inevitable. Otherwise, they would not have Yoda talking about Qui-Gon Jinn in the episode 1 recap. True, and I remember, and that's how they ended it. It wasn't just like in it. It was literally the last line of the recap.
Well, that's why I'm saying, like, Obi-Wan has to learn how to become a Force ghost. Qui-Gon knows that's what Yoda and Qui-Gon talked about on that planet. In the Revenge of the Sith novel,
yeah.
I have somewhere lying around.
By the
But
way, if any,
but all the novels are canon still.
they actually give us more. Like, so if you are all wondering, oh, the novel, like if Revenge of the Sith is a movie and a novel, a lot of people think that the novel is just a book version of that. Well, A, that's true, but B, it actually dives into so many more things that you would think. It's not just a play by play of the movie. There you go. And right, Jonah, like it has moments in there that aren't displayed on screen.
I'm trying to find it right now.
Yeah. Claybear says it feels weird that Qui-Gon can't become a Force ghost, but in later movies, everyone becomes a Force ghost. We're gonna find out this show if whatever it is happens. Smuggler says Filmtopia shirt is slick. Thank you, Q. Appreciate you. Here's a fun story by Smuggler before Jonah finds it. Fun story. When I was a wee nipper of 3 Darth Vader, Darth Vader was my favorite. My parents told me for weeks after seeing A New Hope, I ran around making whizzing sounds and saber sounds. That's pretty cool. 3 years old, man. I wish I. It's so cool. A lot of the kids of this era, this age, are gonna get to see their lives from 0 years old. That's gonna be crazy.
I found it.
Got you.
So this is on the way to Polis Massa on Bail Organa's ship.
Okay.
Yoda has nothing to do but wait until they get there, so he finds a quiet room to meditate. And he's been contacted. He's been trying to be contacted by Qui-Gon multiple times throughout Revenge of the Sith at this point. But he doesn't know if he'll be able to get the presence of Qui-Gon, or he doesn't know if they're going to be able to contact him through the new fog that has rolled in of Order 66. But it gets through, and he finds out that it's Qui-Gon, and he says, "No wonder the presence has felt familiar. Still much to learn there is." And then Qui-Gon responds, "Patience. You will have the time I did not. With my help, you will be able to merge with the Force at will and still retain your individual consciousness." And Yoda responds with eternal life. The story of Darth Plagueis was true, in a way. The ability to defy death can be achieved, but only for oneself. It was never accomplished by Darth Plagueis, only by a shaman of the wills, and it will never be achieved by a Sith Lord. It is a state acquired through compassion, not greed. To become one with the Force and influence still have... this is Yoda talking now. This is still Yoda talking. To become one with the Force and influence still have. The thought was stunning. A power greater than all it is. Yoda bowed his head. A great Jedi Master you become, Qui-Gon Jinn. Your apprentice I gratefully become.
That was good. That was mesmerizing. The fact that they mentioned Darth Plagueis again in Revenge of the Sith like that, like I didn't know he got mentioned more than once. And two, the fact that they laid out how it is you reach eternal life and you can't be a Sith in order to do that. And that line of compassion leads to eternal life, not hatred or whatever it was. That was powerful, man.
So Qui-Gon goes on to teach Yoda and Obi-Wan how to do that. And we're going to see the first contact between Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon. And from there, Obi-Wan will learn how to do it.
Commune with your old master. I will teach you.
With my new master.
I even had Darth Vader pink with glow-in-the-dark eyes. That's pretty cool. And talking into a fan emulate Vader's voice. Oh man. No. Let's see. Javon's back, bro. We've been on here for 45 minutes since he left. Damn. Javon, yes, it was a great episode. Welcome back.
I do too. I recommend all the novels, honestly. There's so much insight that you learn from all of them.
Yeah.
And just the detail that they go through and like describing like the scenes is absurd.
Oh my god, dude. Oh man. What's that called? Yeah. Oh. Sorry, the novelization of a movie. And that usually comes out like months later. Like it's not released when the movie is out. Javon says, my question is, how is it possible for Vader and Obi-Wan to have a fight? Remember when he said the last time we met, you were the master? Well,
the book came out in 2005, by the way. Do you want to take it or do you want me to?
Really quick, my only interjection to that is we're gonna find out why that statement holds true in episodes 5 or 6. But Jonah, please explain why.
Darth Vader is still learning how to overwhelm people, so to say, and is still learning what his full potential is.
Mm.
He hasn't mastered his full potential like he has by the time A New Hope comes around. He's still a student to Palpatine, whereas in A New Hope, he's starting to see himself as an equal to Palpatine.
There you go. We are witnessing Prime Vader per se, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's the best Here's a great analogy.
Rogue One.
Well, here's a sports analogy. If you guys all know Michael Jordan or even Kobe Bryant, but yes, you have your prime years. You have your years where you're athletically unstoppable, unguardable. You are just dominant in every single way. You can apply pressure in any single way. But that doesn't necessarily mean you're better than your wiser self. So if you gave me a 35-year-old wise Michael Jordan versus a prime athletic Michael Jordan, what?
29.
A 29-year-old per se. Yeah. So 29 or a 35-year-old, I am taking the 35-year-old every single time. And not only would I, but Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant have said that themselves. They said there was so much they didn't know when they were in their athletic prime that when they slowed their game down is when everything began to open up.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I view this whole Vader thing. So yes, he is in his athletic prime, but when A New Hope comes around, aka Rogue One as well, that is Vader that actually considers Palpatine to be like his equal or even lesser than him. Guys, the stories of Darth Vader, like in novels and in comics and all the anywhere you can find canon Darth Vader stories, they're insane.
Find them and read them.
Insane.
They're amazing.
That's why whenever anybody puts anybody up against Darth Vader, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh man. But I see Kleber is going to peace out. So Kleber, thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the good conversation. We will see you next week, my friend. Shout out Clayton. And I think we're going to also wrap up too, guys. We are at 1:53 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We are going to be actually finishing this at 2 a.m. At 2 a.m. we will end the broadcast. So we're going to run through some more comments. Javon says that would have meant that when they last had a fight, there shouldn't have been one in between, right? So obviously George Lucas didn't set this out, right? When he finished episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, that was with the intention of episode 3 and episode 4 have a direct connection. Hence those lines that we do here in episode 4 already had a verified meaning. But with the advent of good writing and the advent of being bought out and you can do whatever you want with the property,
loopholes,
we are seeing that line the last time
be held true.
Exactly. The last time we met, I was blah, 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 and you were the master.
Learner.
I was.
I think it literally is the last time we met. I was but the learner,
and you were the master. And so with that line though, that can still hold true if they do what they're going to do in the series. So obviously this wasn't the last matchup between Obi-Wan and Vader. This was just the beginning, the first one. So whatever the last fight they have before they see each other in A New Hope is going to define that line from A New Hope.
I can't trust anything outside of the actual movie, so I'm literally gonna find it in the actual movie because literally everyone misquotes everything all the time. So gotta find it. Oh my god, Darth Vader looks even more menacing now in A New Hope after this.
Oh my god, bro. Dude, and you know what's even cooler for me is knowing that Hayden is in that suit.
Mm-hmm.
Hayden's in that suit. Outside of maybe some crazy stunt work, he is in that suit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, thank you. This is
So
awesome.
he says, "When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master." So I had it correct.
I
So
left
yeah,
you.
he was still a learner at this moment of time.
Yes. Yes.
He doesn't know everything that he needs to know about the dark side. There's still much for him to learn.
He is LeBron James when he lost to the Dallas Mavericks. He is Michael Jordan when he was losing to the Detroit Pistons. He is Kobe in the years between when Shaq left and when Powell got there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, those are some sports analogies. Again, yes, he is in his athletic prime, but that means very little in comparison to what he is going to become and what we see in the original trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
Pending title, really quick, says the fire scene proved everything, that power is nothing without control. Vader didn't dare cross the fire. He burnt head to toe. I didn't understand when he spilled all that stuff. I couldn't really tell what it was. And I have like a big screen right here, right? And a TV. And I was like, okay, where's this going? Blah, blah, blah. When he did the fire thing, bro. And even when he did the fire thing, I didn't even know he was going to do the, like, this is so you can see what it's like.
I mean, I also have a huge screen in front of me, like a 38-inch monitor, and I didn't even see that happening.
I don't get how they're actually not messing this up.
Because they put the right director in front of it.
Deborah. Really quick, last thing I need you guys all to type.
Bryce Dallas Howard and Deborah need to have a collab.
Yes, dude. Bryce Dallas Howard needs to get her own like show so she can be the showrunner and the director of all the episodes.
Oh, and she's not in line for one. For some reason, I was like, I thought she was in line for one. Nope.
No.
Never mind. For some reason, she's not.
But I will say this: Deborah Chow is doing an amazing job. We all knew this coming off of Mandalorian. Literally, they knew it. That's why they gave it to her. Mm-hmm. And to have this singular vision with her and Ewan's like suggestions and just like all the things that are going into the show, I'm so pleased, so happy, and so grateful. I want more. I'm actually a tad bit sad we're halfway through, but I'm not sad in the sense of it's bad. I'm sad because it's so freaking good. Like,
one thing that I really like that Disney's doing is the lead actor has been an executive producer for almost every show.
Even Marvel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Tom Hiddleston was an executive producer. Yep. Oscar Isaac was an executive producer.
Yep.
Like they are finding ways to make it so that the people who are playing the characters have the most say in how they want their story to be told.
Mm-hmm. You know, going back to that really quick, it's because they have a sense of ownership of the character. Mm-hmm. And most of the time that could seem like arrogant or that can seem like that's a bad thing. But when it's someone like Ewan McGregor, he is Obi Wan. Like, you know how they say sometimes actors don't like to do these things because they'll get pigeonholed? Well, it's not even a bad thing. Like, he is Obi Wan for the rest of our lives, but he can go and do Doctor Who or Doctor Sleep. He can go and do Big Little Fish. He can go do a bunch of other movies, and I don't conflate the two. Like, to me, this is Obi Wan. And he can still go do other things and be great. Same with, look at Chris Evans. Chris Evans didn't want to take Captain America the role because he thought it was going to ruin his career, like as far as that's the only thing he'll ever be able to do. Well, he was wrong because he did a phenomenal job with that. And now I appreciate everything he's in. Like everything.
It opened the door for him too. To
exactly.
Like 7 other IPs.
Yeah. So shout out to that. But anyways, everybody, I did promise that we were going to end at 2, and it literally just turned to 2. So I just want to say thank you to absolutely everybody. Jay Vaughn, thank you for being here. I think you were the first person that commented today. Smuggler, you were the next person that commented. Smuggler, you're awesome. Thank you for being here. Adrian, my man. Nice to see you. It's honestly brought so many good vibes. Thank you for that. And I agree, Obi-Wan will kick Vader's Asgardian before the series is over, which will correlate to why he says what he says in A New Hope. So thank you, Smuggler Vibes. And last thing is Adrian says, I actually think some of the directing is one of the weakest. Whoa, that and the obvious low budget. I will say one thing I do notice just a little is it's either, honestly, it's not the directing. It's either the cinematography, the wide angle choice where they're kind of like really far from the action. That's one. But I think that correlates with low budget. That's all I'm going to say.
I think that this is suffering from a low budget rather than director.
That's what I think too.
While a good director can make something good on a low budget, I still think that we just have such an expectation set for Star Wars content, especially after The Mandalorian, and especially after using that green screen room that they have for The Mandalorian.
The volume.
Yeah, the volume. There's such a high level of what we are expecting that like anything that's like semi-practical, but like camera-wise is not what we want.
The only thing I will say is my gripe with any of this is honestly, it's when it's any running scene. It makes me feel like, oh, they only had the budget to run from there to here. Like, and they didn't choose the right camera work for me, my personal taste, which I would make it feel more like, okay, they're running, I'm running with them. I've seen a lot of shots where they're running and we're seeing them go from here to here, and I don't like that. But
like with Reva at the base, it kind of was like jump cut to jump cut to jump cut to her finally entering the room. I'm like, damn, if you just long tracked that like in front of her the entire time, I think that would have been so much better.
Yeah. I like that. I like that. So vibes, Javon, appreciate you. Thank you for showing up like you said you would. And sweet dreams to you, Smuggler. Sweet dreams to all. Safe travels in the hyperlanes until next week. Adrian, my man, we'll see you. So anyways, Jonah, thank you so much for being here, my friend. You are awesome. Our Eric Voss of Filmtopia. And yeah, if next week is anything like this week, we're gonna be over the moon again, or over the two suns. And so with that said, my name is Ricky. That is Jonah over there. We are Filmtopia, the home of feel-good movie content. You will be seeing a lot more of me. Make sure to go check out all the links down below. Jonah, do you have anywhere that you want people to find you?
I mean, you can find me on Instagram. It's my first name dot my last name. I'll link it somewhere.
Cool.
But
yeah, you guys could always go to my Instagram and just search Jonah in my following list.
Yeah, that would be the easiest way. If you have any questions about anything and you are like wanting knowledge or anything, I can usually find a comic or two or
that you
a novel that you can skim through and get a good understanding of what you're trying to find. There's a lot of graphic novels actually, so it's really nice to see those.
Graphic novels are dope. But yeah, so everybody, we will see you next week. I can't wait. Make sure to tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody to come join us here at Filmtopia Live. And we will see you for Obi-Wan episode 4. Dun 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 dun. Vibes, everybody. Peace.